How the hell are you? Good day. Good morning. All right, we got to do a brief package opening. And I mean, brief, what is it? 1:30. Yeah, we could do an hour. But I have to go and cut, split, load wood onto my trailer. Then, when this trailer is full, bring it home, park it by the shed. We're going to have to unload it and stack it. And then take the trailer back over to my brother's, and we'll take some more trees down. We've only got 4 more trees to take down, and the biggest one is like this again. It's going to be 24 inches diameter and about 50 foot tall. Right over the wellhead, and we want to get those trees out of there before they actually cause some damage. Hey, Rhonda, how the hell are you? Good to see you. Look what we got. We got a big package from Joe Durbin, and it's kind of heavy too. So I'm kind of wondering what's in that. We'll set it right here for right now. Just letting people know what's going on. I have decided that I'm going to auction something, and Rhonda has graciously volunteered to be my mod for that if she would like. But I got to get stuff looked up and prices put on it. I mean, I got it here. I got a box of it. You want to see a box of it? Yeah. And I got more than this, and it's probably all Canadian. Probably all Canadian. Might be some American stuff in there. Let's see. What else I got? Oh, let's see. I got some Walking Liberties and Mercury Dimes, Balboas, Barbers, Columbian Expositions. I got a Nassau Cruiser. I got a lot of French coins. A lot of French. Some South African. I got a Broadrolfokensval. I don't know if that's Norwegian or what it is. I got a Helvetia, 1 franc. I got some Belgians. There's some coins up here. We got some we're going to sell. I just got to get my ass busy inside on the computer looking up prices. But right now we're taking trees down for my youngest natural brother over here a couple miles away. And then I got a tree to take down from my brother that's 1 year, 15 months younger than me at his place about, I don't know. What are you tired from, Rhonda? You're staying up too late. I went to bed finally 12:30 last night. And I had a couple of cheese sandwiches at like 10 o'clock when I got home, and I was just tossed and turned all night. Ate too late, so I'm not going to do that again. And didn't get up this morning until 9:30, 10 o'clock. So that was a good 8 hours, and 6 hours of that was rolling around being awake. Hi, Jerry Parker. How the hell are you, buddy? We're going to wait for a few more people to come in before we open this up, but it's going to take the Angry Warrior Tackle Box package opening tool. I went to the raid on Crappie Tim's for a while, and then I went to bed. It's just, I couldn't do it. I tried, I couldn't do it. Oh, it was something. I don't know, man, Ron. Every time I turn on the stream, you're in it. So I know you're out and about just about everywhere. So I don't know, man. It's this computer shit will tire your ass out, especially if you do, like yesterday I went to work over at my brother's at 4 o'clock, worked until 8. So we had a good 4 hours. No, till 7:30, because it was a half hour into Durbin. So I got there about item 9 or 7 or whatever it was. And I did the auction there, and then went to Crappie Tim's, and I couldn't handle it. I had to have something to eat, and then went to bed, and it wasn't good. It wasn't a good night. I'll never do that again, I can tell you that. Let's open this bad boy, should we? Well, you're at a lot of them, man. I'm not as many as I used to be either, but it's summertime, and it's time to get some work done outside before winter gets here again. I still got to get my stove looked at. I still haven't got that thing, and I got to order that stuff today. I got to order that stuff. I need some more anti-rust compound to pour into it because I left the water in it last year. I should actually turn the circulating pump on and let the water circulate, but not until I get some more of that anti-rust stuff. And I got to get a new door seal, door seal kit, and I got to do a little scraping in there, and I got to turn on my my gas backup and make sure that that's operational. So I got the gas hooked up now. I got my regulators on. Now I just got to turn it on and make sure it works. I know, it's one thing after another. My skid loader needs I mean, it's running well enough that I can move it around, but my skid loader needs intake manifold gaskets, and I got the parts located because it's an old Wisconsin engine, but I've got to wait for my mechanic to get room in his shop so we can get it in there because it's going to take a while to take those manifolds off and replace the gaskets. And then if the manifold is cracked or anything like that, it's either going to have to be welded or it's going to have to be welded, or I'm going to have to find a new part. And I actually have found parts, but it's going to take a while to get the parts here. So one thing after another. The tractor is at least running, so I got that. But there you go. Let's get this thing open. I'm going to move this keyboard out of the way, up out of the way somewhat, and move this camera around and down. Just like that. Just like that. And then we can see what's going on here. Let's take this knife and got to get on the seam now and open this bad boy up. Oh God, there goes. There goes. A lot of times, you know, you do this and one side will pop just like that. And Diane packages things so nicely that we can take them out of the box in their individual packages. Looks like I got a couple of sets of something. They're pennies, I believe. That might be the heavy stuff. I don't know. Package is empty. Look at that sticker in the bottom. Fragile. Fragile. I don't think it's really fragile. Let's take a look at, I think this is what, 4 auctions, 3 auctions. I'm not sure. Always tell Diane, don't send stuff unless it makes sense to absolutely send it. Okay, so we got 1 auction, 2 auctions, 3 auctions, 4 auctions. So we got 4 auctions. And I'm not even going to look at these. I'm just going to put them over there for right now. We'll do our looking at those later. Let's see here. Which side is which? Okay, I think I know. Hold up. And I think we're back here. I don't know. We'll just cut right there. Yep, we did it right. See? I left a little lip. So I can close that back up again and reuse that. This is pennies though, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Pennies. We got, what do we got? 1979D BUs. And I think this other one is the same. 79Ds. And these are bankrolls. That one's an old bankroll, buddy. Oh, man. You see how old that bankroll is? Look at that one. I'm pretty sure that those are the same penny, but I don't know for sure. This one was different, though. And I should actually look at to see what they were. Oh, I got a 2-pound bag of Canadian pennies. That's why. Canada. Let's see. To lot 13, 1979 PD, 2-cent roll. Okay, and then what's that other one? Oh, I'm thinking this might be the Canadians. Yep, those are the Canadians. So that was back at the original. Right here, I believe. Lot 12 mixed Canada small cents, 2-pound bag. Nope, that's not it. Shrink Canada uncirculated shrink tube cent roll. Oh, that's a 1955 roll. I paid big bucks for that. Well, all right, so we got pennies. What else? That's another heavy one here. I think this is that bag of pennies. That would be my guess. Some more Canadian pennies. Small cent. I'm starting to get into the older stuff now. All right, there you go. Yep. That's a bag of mixed Canadian pennies. There should be some errors in there, I'm thinking. Let's get these out of the way here. We'll throw them in the box over there because I'm going to need to keep that box. So we got pennies and we got pennies. Look at the pennies. Look at the pennies. We got those pennies. We got those pennies. God, I don't know why I'm getting so many pennies. I'm putting pennies away, though. Just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. All right, what do we got here? I don't know. We got a lot of Canadian stuff. A lot of Canadian stuff. Come on. Get out there, you. All right. Here we go. Whole bunch of stuff. We got another Macintosh Apple dollar coin. I don't know if you can see that. Macintosh Apple. Yeah, I'd be upside down, of course. That'll be my second Macintosh. I don't know if that one's plated or 50%. I know this one's 50%. This is the polar bear. 1980, the polar bear. That's a 50%er there. I think just a 50%er here. Oh, this is the throne of the Senate. I probably got another one of those someplace. This one is the National Parks. It's got the moose on. I think I just bought another one of those. Maybe not. I don't know. Might let it go. I know I got another one of those Senates someplace. And what do we got here? This is a nickel. Small nickel. I have to take it out of the bag to show you, though. One of those that I didn't have. This one is the... only 500,000 these, 88, 1888 Canadian nickel. Fish scale. Come on. Focus, you little prick. There you go. 1888. Oh, that's a 10 cent. Sorry, that's not the nickel. That's a 10 center. Nice toning around the rim there, but yeah, that's a 10 center. I forgot I even bought that. Huh. All right, we'll leave that in the bag. And I'll put you over here. I forgot I bought that. Sorry about that. Here's that hockey coin that I liked. And that writing is on the bag there. It's not on the coin. Let's see if I can get that off. And Too much, too much, too much. This is that hockey, the 2010 hockey. That's a 4/9 fine silver. I like that one a lot. 2010 hockey coin. I just bought another hockey coin too. And see, that's got the Olympic privy on it. I like that one. I like that one a lot. I just bought another hockey coin. It's not the same one, but it's a different one, I believe. Then what do we got here? This is this a 925? Yeah, this is a 925. Oh, this is the dog sled team. I think there was another one of those he had for sale too yesterday. That's also 925. It's a 94. I like that. I like that. That design is really nice. What did I buy here? I got another one of these. I have a lot of these, actually. That's Charlottetown, Quebec. But that's a 64. It's a anniversary coin. 1864, 1964. Now what do we got here? We got, ooh, that's, which ship is this one? This is the, is it a 50-cent coin? No, it's a dollar coin. But I don't know if this one is clad or if this one is, gotta look. It does not say, it says Dollar Canada on it. It does not say what it is though, so I gotta look it up. But that's a, see if I can get it right there for you. Yeah. I have to read that at the bottom. I have to look. The Griffin, 1679 to 1979. That's the Griffin. And part of that capsule is gone. So we gonna have to junk that. But we'll keep it in the bag for right now. I'll get another capsule for it. And then what do we got here? Okay, that was a dime. This is a gall I won. I did win a gall. I guess an A. Look at that. I guess an A. That was gall number 2. 84. I won 2 dimes. Look at that. 2 Merc dimes. I'm getting quite a collection of Merc dimes. Pretty nice. All right. That was Grampy Tim won that. Crappie Tim won that and gifted that to me. Very nice, Grampy Tim. I'm going to just call him Crappie from now on instead of Grampy Tim. I'm just going to call him Crappie. He was on doing pennies last night, man. Man, he had pennies. Very nice. Thank you very much, Crappie Tim. Very thoughtful. All right, what else we got here? We got, let me move all the rest of this stuff over to the table because everything's got to get put on a spreadsheet anyway. So let me just move these pennies all over there. Looks to me like I paid a lot of money for this one. What did I pay for that thing? I shrink rope to, I paid a lot of money for it. You'll never guess, but that's a lot of money for that tube of pennies. I don't know why I bought it. I got no clue. These two are probably sets. Uh-oh. I'm having problems. Oh, there it is. I think I got it now. I might have it. I might have it. I might have it. Come on, get in there. God, dog. All right, there we go. What happens with these big ones is that they get folded over the side. You can't get at them. There, I got that one. Ugh. Well, there's more than one in there then. Okay. Well, let's go with the big one first. Oh, it's the Pride of Two Nations. The Pride of Two Nations set, 2019. Take it out of the bag. And we'll lay it up there, and it comes in a nice, let's see if I can flip this down just a little further. Box comes off like that. And then we got the little booklet that comes with it. Oh my God. There's all the info about the coins. It's going to be an ASE and a maple, I think. Coin designs. Pride of Two Nations, limited edition, 2-coin set. Does it say? Yeah, and everything's got to be in French and English, of course. Enhanced reverse proof, so they're reverse proof. Okay, let's see if it says. That's in French, of course. That's in French. Here we're back into American again. English, I should say. I don't know if it says how many were made or not. Limited edition 2-coin set, blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't say how many. Doesn't say how many, so obviously not that special. But it does come nice packaging. Nice packaging with the boxes. Nice full leather case. I mean, it's nice case. Nice packaging. Nice picture. Velveteen interior. A nice reverse proof. Oh, look at that outside. The design on the outside. Oh, that's nice, man. I like that. The queen actually looks good in that picture. That's actually a really nice design. I do like that. With that outside like that. And there's the eagle. Wow, that's a stunner. Wow, is that a stunner? Yeah, that's a stunner. I like that. I like that set a lot. I like that set a lot. That's a beauty there. Boy, I'd buy more of those. That's a beauty there. And then look at this, man. That's the way you package stuff there. That's the way you package stuff. I don't care what anybody says. That's a beauty. That's a beauty set. Well, that's got to get a better bag, though, I can tell you that. I don't like these zippered bags at all. Nice. Beauty. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, I do buy American coins every once in a while. There you go. The Columbus Quincentenary. Centenary. Quincentenary. Whatever that means. Quin, B5. Celebrate the discovery. It's 1992 two-coin proof set. And what do we have here for information? Only 4 million allowable by law. Specifications for the silver coin. And then specifications for the $50, which is going to be copper, mostly copper, and nickel. Copper and nickel for the $50. But 90% silver, like most American coins are. That doesn't come out just right. So that goes back in here like this. Then this comes out like that. So that's that set. See, United States Mint can still do some things well. And it does say proof. This is the copper coin with a nickel finish is what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. What are you guys seeing? Hey, freaking awesome's here. You know. Well, I don't know. Dog catcher picked up your cat. Your cat, if it's like most cats, my cat will come right up to you and rub against your legs. And it's an outside cat, but here's a 90% silver coin here. Got some nice cameo in it. It does. And that's kind of an interesting take on Columbus is the Columbia Space Shuttle, 1492, 1992, with the sailing ship, the other half. It's an interesting design. And that's an interesting design, in my opinion. Real interesting design. Of course, it'd be upside down, you asshole. There's some nice cameo in there. You can see some of this shit in the background in there. That's a nice set, too. I like that. See, the United States Mint can do something right. That goes in there like that. That goes in there like that. That comes on the top. Slides on like that. See, the United States Mint can do some things correctly. But again, that's a 1992. And then we got this bad boy here, United States Constitution coins. Would this be the Constitution celebration? Let us box has got a little wear, not much. So somebody had it. All of our little San Francisco Mint, 0.8594 troy ounces. Well, that's a little different because usually 0.79 something. Well, no, it's 26.73 grams, so that's right, 90%. And then the composition is 90% silver with a balance of copper. Okay. Just say how many of these were made? I don't think it does, but I don't think it does. No, this is just a single coin. This is just single coin. Yep, there we go. Yep, Constitution. See, even single coin clamshells, nice velveteen finish. Even though this is velveteen, I have this coin, but I don't have it in this presentation, in this clamshell. I think I got one in the wild. Looks like over here it's got a fingerprint on it, but that could be just milking. It's got it on the other side too. Oh, by the feather and the N and anniversary. Yeah. And I'm going to imagine that's the Founding Fathers Continental Congress. Let's read that and see for sure. Okay. It tells about the designer. Okay, here. Oh, shit. No, it just tells about all of his crap. Okay, down at the bottom. Obverse. Focuses on a quill pen, a sheaf of parchment, and the words "We the People," and on the reverse portrays a cross-section of Americans from various periods of history. So that's what that is right there. That's what those people are. Cross-section of the American population from different periods in history. And see right down here. Right there. You got a little smudge. It looks like could be a fingerprint, or it could be milk. All the way along the bottom of the people looks like it up at the top. So it's got to be milk, I would think. I don't know. It's just the way it looks. Maybe it's not, and it's just the way it looks in the light. I don't know. Because you hold it a certain way and you don't see it again. I don't know. Well, that's kind of a nice little coin there. I actually enjoy that in that presentation. Just like that. Just like that. See, the United States Mint can do some things correctly. Where'd that bag go? There it is, right there. Back in the bag you go. And see, these are the kind of United States coins that I buy. Proofs. I don't like, and the commemoratives, I don't like to buy just like Buffalo nickels or Mercury dimes or Roosevelts or Benjis or Phillies. I do have a collection of Ikes. And I got a bunch of Kennedys, but I don't have a collection of them. And I got a bunch of Benjis. I don't have a collection of them. Bunch of Mercury dimes. I don't have a collection. Bunch of Roosevelt dimes. I don't have a collection. I just have them for a silver is what I have them for. But maybe they're worth more to somebody else as a collector's item. I don't know. Somebody looking to fill albums or... Yeah, it could be the capsule, but it just... When you turn it a certain way in the light, you don't see it again. So I don't know what that could be. It might just be a trick of the light, especially in here. Come on, you. Let loose. Yeah, well, I cut that. So, what do we got in there? I got one little thing in there. Boy, she packages stuff. She does it good, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that? 820. Got my name on it for some reason. And that. Whatever that is. So let's put them down there. I don't know why my name is on there. I got number 26. Throw that away. I don't need that. We'll save that one for last. Let's look at, here we go. I did want this because this goes with my army stuff. And I bought another one yesterday that goes with my army stuff. See? They did a nice job packaging this stuff. The infantry soldier, proof silver dollar. It is a 90%. Yep. 26.73 grams. Yep. And it's a West Point. Move that up out of the way. See? The United States Mint can do some things correctly. Infantry soldier going into battle, going, follow me. And we have our infantry motif, cross rifles. Nice cameo on that one too. Real nice cameo on that one. Front side also. Nice deep cameo. I like that a lot. That goes with my army stuff. There we go. I do like that. I do. And 4 different auctions, so yeah. We can squeeze as much air out of them as possible. You know, I do have a vacuum machine. I wonder if I could put these in, a lot of these in vacuum packs and vacuum seal them. Here's another one from the United States Mint. I do not know what it is. Does not say on the outside. See, the packaging gets smaller. See, there's no sleeve on this one, but there is a lid. Just like that. And a COA. No clamshell on the inside. This is the National Baseball Hall of Fame uncirculated $50. And I know somebody who wants this one. Oop, I think this is clad, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 88.33% nickel. Balance is copper. So it's copper with nickel coating. But I know somebody who wants these, who collects these baseball coins. And this is another one of those curved coins, glove on one side and the baseball on the other. Baseball on the other side. Says United States of America. And I'll show you why here. I have a buyer for all of these, but he has yet to come up with the cash. So let me show you what else I have as far as the baseball goes. And these are all slabbed. And he wants these, all of them. Here's the other one. It's an MS-70. Same coin, but slabbed. Opening day releases. Okay, we'll put that one back in there. Now this one will go right along with that one. Then we have this one, which is the 1 ouncer, the dollar coin. That's a PF69 Ultra Cameo. That's an Eddie Murphy signed. Eddie Murphy sign, $1. That's reverse cameo, looks like. Damn near. But no, it's an ultra cameo. That's an early releases. Okay. That one goes back in the bag. And that one goes there. Let's put this up here. That one goes right beside that one. And then the last one I got for that buyer is this one. And I don't usually sell my gold, but this one I will. It's a PCGS MS-70, the 2014 W Baseball Hall of Fame. There's a 1/4 ounce of gold right there. And I have a buyer that wants them all. So I had to get that clad. And I don't know why I have that phone number on there, but I do. It's not his number. I don't know what the hell that is. So, but I got that 50-cent clad and this and the uncirculated. And I got the 50% or the 50-cent clad. And that's a, what did I say? Well, that's a MS-70. And that's the D. This is the P, the 1 ounce. And this is the W here. This one is, if that one would be S, that would be just perfect, wouldn't it? Let's see. Well, that's a Denver. There's only 750,000 of those made, so there you go. That's a complete set. And what I wanted for those three was 1,200. Now this one is going to be a little more. So where is? Oh, there it is. I forgot to put that in there. So now this one's going to be just a little more. And that's going to have to go into that bag up there with the rest of these. But he didn't have the cash right now, and I said, you know what? It doesn't matter. They're not going to go anywhere, and I have another coin I'm waiting on anyway. So we're just going to let them sit here until you get the cash and wait for the other coin to come. And we got a pile for you to buy. That will be a good payday if you ever come through with the cash. All right, this one, I'm thinking this is a 50%er, and I don't know if I have this one or not. Oh, this is 925. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh, that clamshell there got a little bit cooked. This one is the, it's a proof. Hold up. Where's my old eyes at? Oh, there, that's French. 95 marks 325th anniversary of founding of the Hudson's Bay Company. 925 silver. And I wanted that because I've actually sold fur to Hudson Bay. And that's a $925 there. The founding of the Hudson Bay Company. were they, you guys, what were they? Oh, nice cameo. What were they looking for? Beaver pelts. Beaver. That's what explored and opened up this country, were beaver pelts. Almost trapped to extinction, but brought back from the brink, and now they're a nuisance in every farmer's field that borders a creek or river. I have one of the little bastards down here on the river cutting my trees down, and he's going to have to go. There, that's a nice one. I'm glad I got that one. The Hudson Bay coin that goes with all my trapping coins from the Iowa Trappers Association. And I've showed them to you guys once. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be. But then what we got here? This is the Voyage of Discovery. Ooh, I'm kind of wondering what this one is. It's 2000 coin. And I have an affinity for the 2000 coins because that's when we were all supposed to die. See, he says Voyage of Discovery. I'm thinking this, yeah, it's a Royal Canadian Mint, of course. Voyage of Discovery. What were they discovering here? Let's get that COA out of there and take a look. Oh, man, there's some small printing. Oh, guys, that's some small printing. Voyage of Discovery, one of the future lies in space. Wow, that's something. Sterling silver, 925, 25.175 grams. Okay, well, what does that tell us? Ooh, that capsule comes apart. That one has a lid on it. That's weird. How about that design? I did not have that coin. I can tell you that. I did not have that one. Nice cameo in there too, boy. There she is. One of her older pictures, it looks like to me. Good detail in the portrait, though. That, come on. There you go. Nice design, man. Oh, God. I'll let it go. That's Chris Pohl calling me. He's the guy with the knife. I'll call him back when we're done here. You're just going to have to put up with the ringing for a little bit. Here's the COA, but man, you talk about some small printing. And I don't know, I don't see where or how many. I don't see how many, what the mintage is. I can look it up online, but it doesn't have it in the COA, what the mintage is. And it's not numbered, so it's, look at the right there, that imprint of the maple leaf. Now, why can't the American Mint do that? God damn. I don't know. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The United States Mint could really take some lessons from the Canadian Mint. Really could. That's a nice coin there. I did not have that one until I saw it. I had to have that one. So we got one left. The big one. The big one. Let's see what this one is, shall we? Wonder if I can save that bubble wrap. I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I think I got it. Yeah, I think I got that. Might be able to save that little butter. There you go. More packaging. What do we have here? The Central Bank of Ireland. Oh, this is that Irish coin. Yeah, this might be a Christmas present. I am going to be watching Pfeiffer the Pitbull while my daughter goes to Ireland this summer. She wants to kiss the Blarney Stone like my oldest daughter did. My oldest daughter kissed the Blarney Stone. Isn't that neat? Neat box, man. Well put together. And you got little finger holes right there. Isn't that nice? That's plastic, but it's got fuzz on it. That's nice. That's a nice nice little touch. And the clamshell is full leather. There it is. You think that one didn't cost me a little money? That's John F. Kennedy. Commemorative. John F. Kennedy's visit to Ireland, the 50th anniversary. That's a 10-euro coin, 1963. A harp. Oh, cameo on that coin is beauty. Beauty, man. All right, here's the one that y'all want to see. Oop, shit. That's the one that comes with it. I don't want to come out of there, though. Oh, yes, it does. Why, there you. It's the same obverse. It's the same reverse. But that is a 10th ounce of gold there. Upside down, of course. That is a 10th ounce of gold that way. I don't know if that's a 10th ounce. Let's do a little reading here, shall we? Nice card in there, too. Nice COA. Heavy stock. This was number 7003, so obviously it was a limited set. And we got to have it in Irish. Gold and silver 2-coin proof set 2013. Let's see here. The 10-euro silver proof coin and the 20-euro gold proof coin. Uh, 10,000 sets. That's it. The coins are that's only a 1 gram coin. That's not a 10th ounce. It's a 1 grammer. And the silver proof is 925, but that's 28.28 grams. But, upside down, of course. And you got all the other information in there. In 2 languages, of course, English and whatever the hell the other language is. Irish. The Royal Dutch Mint. Yeah, being a quasi John F. Kennedy collector, I decided I had to have that one too. So, a gram of gold, a gram. Worth much more than a gram of gold, I can tell you that. Just for being in that set. Beauty. Beauty set. Really nice set. That is a really, really nice set. I'm going to have to find a gallon Ziploc bag to put that in, I think. Do I have one down here? I might have. Yeah, I think I can put it in this bag. We'll take those out and we'll put it in this bag. Never mind the marking on the bag. I reuse bags. This one did have beef burger in it at one time. It got washed. That's from 2018. So it's been a while. There we go. There. Now that one's protected. All right. That's what we got. And we'll throw that in there too. That's what we got, folks. That's what we got from the Durbins. And that's only one package. I have another package coming because I just paid for it. That's from yesterday's auction, day before, well, the auction before. Gaelic, that's it. There you go. Gaelic. I should know that. I don't. You know, shit just, it just, your mind just, when you're old, your mind just goes to hell. And then I gotta call that goofy bastard back. City wants. I shouldn't call him a goofy bastard. He's a crayon eater. He's a crayon eater. He's a Marine, former Marine. He goes to a lot of swap meets with my brother Phil. I got to tilt this down a little bit. With my brother Phil. And I went with him to the Fur Takers of America convention. We shared a tent out there and got to know Chris a little bit better. Bought a knife from him, actually. I showed you guys that in one of my previous videos. I bought a knife from him. Beautiful, beautiful knife. And we talked and we ate and we had fun together. But he is a wheeler and a dealer. I can tell you that. He's always out and about looking for deals. So if anybody, and he has traps, he has knives, and he has some coins for sale. It's just whatever a person wants to buy. I know there are 3 prestige sets. If somebody is, I have one, but I was trying to deal on the other 3. They're 1980s or 90s prestige sets. Oh yeah, I'll do that, Rhonda. No problem. I have a lot of work to do before we even get to that point. So, it might be, I might have to break stuff up into 2 or 3 different auctions, but that'll be like weeks apart. So, I think I'm going to do that. The last time I tried to auction stuff, I ate it in the shorts. So I have to have starting bids on stuff. I started stuff at $1 and go, and that didn't pan out for me real well. So I'll have to have starting bids, and then we'll go from there. And if stuff doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. It's not like it's a big deal. It's still silver. It's just extra stuff that I have, you know. And the pennies, I'm all putting away. Why? Because Canada no longer uses them. They haven't since what, 2012 or whatever. I don't know. Copper pennies anyway. And the United States, you're talking about 2026 becoming the last year. So I started putting away pennies, especially old ones, copper ones, Wheaties and others that are copper. And if I can get a couple rolls of the last year of pennies that the United States produces, I will do that and put those away for my kids. Yeah, I know, JJ. Buck and goes usually don't work out. I tried it on Supreme Ginger Stacker's stream a couple times, and I ate it in a short, so I learned my lesson. But yeah, we'll have to do starting bids, just exactly like Block or Durbin's or anybody else. So yeah, and I been to Coin Sniper Chris's a couple times, Mama T's, Big T's, and I think I have way too much stuff to try and sell on Mama T's. It would have to be week after week after week after week. And instead of sending her emails with pictures, or sending the coins, I think I will just auction them and send them myself. I think that's probably the smart way to go. Yeah, Ginger just doesn't have the crowd. He has a core group of followers, basically, and it's not a big core group. But I like going on. I like going on Ginger streams when I wake up in time. I like going on Ginger streams just to talk shit and help. You know, I've tried to raise some stuff, and a lot of times it's hard for me to get people to fill a race. So I have to pass. So I think I'm just going to do an auction and be done with it. And if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not a big deal. It's still silver. It's still copper. It can still be put away. It doesn't matter whether I have more of one coin or less of one coin. It doesn't matter. It's still silver. It's still worth silver. So I'll put them all away, and I'll let my daughters fight over them. Fuck it. All it is my savings account. That's all it is. And the only reason I would sell it instead of just keeping it and putting it away is because I would like to have more money to buy other stuff that I don't have. See how that goes. You know, the stuff I do collect, I would like to have one of. I don't necessarily need 2 or 3 of the same thing, but it doesn't hurt me if I do. It's just that somebody else might be trying to fill a book or starting a collection or finishing a collection or something, or maybe want to do a little higher value of their coins, you know, to trade up. So, you know, that might be the way to do it, in my opinion. Okay, I got to call this guy back, and then probably 3:30, I got to go over and start cutting because I think it's going to rain here. I'd like to get that trailer full, have that trailer moved because it's going to be heavy off of his lawn. I don't want to make mud tracks. Otherwise, it's going to have to sit there until it dries out again. So we're going to do that. What have we been on? For an hour and 4 minutes? I figured that's about right. All right. We'll see you guys later. Was either of you in Durbin when he was trying to show the 66 dime? Yes. Was that yesterday? I think so. He didn't get a bid on it. They pulled that one. So that one will come up again, Rhonda, I think. Silver spots at 38. I guarantee it'll be 40 by the end of the year. Guarantee it, if not higher. 40 will be our new floor, and we'll go up and down from there, but that'll be our new floor. Well, Joe can always put it under his microscope, and he can show it. He can show the details of it. I thought he did. He might have. I can't remember. Jesus Christ. I went over and cut wood afterwards. No. I was cutting wood before that, so I was tired when I got here. Yeah, because I came in like at that one 1908 penny, Canadian penny. So it's like 6 or 7 items down. Oh, okay. A lot of times that's just lighting, and a lot of times you can't. It doesn't look the same on camera as it does in your hand. If you're looking at it through a coin loop or something, you know, it's different. It's just different. Yeah, maybe that would have worked, JJ. I don't know. A lot of times it doesn't show up on the camera either, but I don't know. I see that with coins here all the time. Coins, when like Joe's showing them or Block is showing them, they don't look near the same as they do when you have them in your hand. Like some of these coins today that I got from Durbin's, oh my God, they're beautiful compared. You know, the camera doesn't show that cameo as well as having it in your hand. Well, Ron, all I can tell you is that maybe his 5 indentation on a cheek is not quite as deep or pronounced as yours. It could be, JJ. I don't know. You got Joe's email address. You can always email him. Well, yeah, you can always email him and tell him. He's pretty good about that. So, and pretty soon they're going to Vegas, right? Him and Diane are going to Vegas. So, and I don't think he was going to have a auction tomorrow. I think he said Monday again, but not tomorrow. I think. Oh, that'd be a good idea, Rhonda. Yeah, Monday. That's what I thought he said. They're getting ready to go to Vegas. I'm pretty sure. So I thought he said that's what he was doing. Anyway, okay, guys, I'm gonna have to get off here. Um, I got a nice package coming from Block. I got this package coming, and then I got the next one. Um, it'll be like for 2 auctions before he's worried. He's so worried about this de minimis thing and um, bullion versus non-bullion and blah blah blah. So we're going to wait and see what he does. I think maybe there's 1 or 2 more auctions before he actually sends packages out. I got 1 package coming, and then I'll have that one. So I'll have 2 packages from him coming yet. I got another one coming from Durbin's. I always got another one coming from Durbin's. And I think that's about it as far as coins I have coming, I think. So anyway, all right, guys, I'm out. We will see you later. Peace. If at all possible. If not,